One video shows you the real Xinjiang. What is Xinjiang really like? The descriptions in the Western medias are genocide, forced labor, concentration camps, backwardness, closure. So what's the truth? What is the real Xinjiang like? I will show you the real Xinjiang in this video. Xinjiang, in the northwest of China. Now the blue area on the screen is Xinjiang province in China. It is the largest province in China. In 1955, the Chinese government established Xinjiang as the Uyghur Autonomous Region. For many years, Xinjiang was a priority province of the Chinese government. You can see that geographically. Xinjiang is a hub connecting China with Central Asia. Through Xinjiang, China connects Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. So Xinjiang is an important node in China's Belt and Road strategy. In fact, in ancient times, Xinjiang was a transit point for trade between China and Europe and the Arab world. Therefore, Xinjiang has been a province of great strategic significance for the Chinese government since ancient times. In this context, the Chinese government certainly hopes that Xinjiang will be a peaceful, stable, and prosperous region. And in reality, the Chinese government has been building up Xinjiang. The Chinese government is committed to the construction of infrastructure, education, medical, and other resources in Xinjiang to promote the economic development of Xinjiang and make it an important economic center of Central Asia. Now let's take a look at what Xinjiang is really like. We can take a look at the KFC in Xinjiang first. Why KFC? Because in general, KFC site selection has very high requirements. If there are KFC in Xinjiang city, maybe means Xinjiang is not bad. Let's search KFC, then see what the KFC in Xinjiang is like. So many search results. We only look at Xinjiang's. Click on the camera to enter panorama mode. So you can see the real street scene of Xinjiang. There's a KFC in front. This is supposed to be a commercial plaza. There are a few female passers-by. Can you imagine this is a real street in Xinjiang? Let's go to another KFC and have a look. Click on the one with the picture and we'll get there directly. This KFC is opposite. This city is called Urumqi. Urumqi is the largest city in Xinjiang. Let's go to another KFC. In fact, Urumqi is an international business center facing Central Asia and West Asia, with a permanent population of more than 4 million. There are many KFC in the city. There's a subway station. That's right. Urumqi has a subway system. Another KFC on the opposite. Let's look at KFC in other cities. This is another city in Xinjiang. According to the search results, there are many KFC, but not all of them support the panoramic browsing mode. A KFC on the opposite side. Lots of cars and pedestrians. Is it different from what you imagined in Xinjiang? But this is the real Xinjiang that Western medias will not show you. Opposite is also a commercial plaza. Many KFC search results do not support panorama mode. Probably inside the buildings, or the shooting car has not yet arrived there. Let's move to another city. This city in Xinjiang. To the fore. Here. There's another one. Let's take a look at McDonald's. Search results for McDonald's in Xinjiang are significantly less than KFC. Let's look at Urumqi first. After all, Urumqi is the largest city in Xinjiang. A big gold letter M. This one. Obscured. The gold letter came out. Take a look at this city near Urumqi. Also, several search results. Let's take a look at the schools in Xinjiang. There are many schools in Xinjiang. Xinjiang covers a large area. The population density is not as high as in eastern China, mainly because Xinjiang is a plateau and mountainous terrain. Drought and lack of water resources. Look at this school. There should be many schools in Urumqi. Because Urumqi is a large city and has a large population, this is a sports school. Is your name written on it? There's a police station. This is 101 Middle School. Could be inside, could be the old side. This dilapidated building, it says kindergarten. Select another search result. This is 47 Middle School. This is the 11th primary school. 15 primary school. School of Education. Opposite is the School of Education. Computer Training Center. There is a computer training center here. This is the School of Culture and Art. The door should be here. Come over a little bit. There are some students. We can see some students. Bus. The school is on the right. Let's see some in other cities. Look at the schools in the city. This is a primary school. Some pupils are crossing the road. There's a junior high school here. Opposite is a junior high school. Here's a high school. This is another primary school. It's also a primary school. Would you build that many schools in a genocidal place? Let's look at a school in another city. This is #1 middle school of Xinjiang County. It's also a middle school. Look around. There is a #3 middle school. There are many students around. There's a beef noodle shop next to the school. There is a number for primary school. This is another number for primary school in the next county. And a lot of students. There's a vocational and technical school here. Let's take a look at mosques in Xinjiang. In fact, there are mosques all over China. According to statistics, there are 35,000 mosques in China. We are only looking at the Xinjiang region now. Let's see this city first. This city, Turpan, is rich in grapes and raisins. In fact, there are more than 30 million Muslims in China, more than 10 million of whom live in Xinjiang. There are many ethnic minorities in Xinjiang, such as Hui, Uyghur, Kazakh, and many people believe in Islam. The Chinese government respects people's religious beliefs, a topic I've discussed in my previous video. This search result supports panorama mode. There is a camera on it. This mosque is very big. Let's directly click on the bottom right corner to switch to panorama mode. Look for mosques on the map. Here. There are some little kids here. This is a mosque. There are 3 children in the picture. Look at the other mosque. It's also a mosque. Look at this mosque. This is also a big mosque. It's a beautiful mosque. This mosque is on the opposite side, partially blocked by trees. Let's go to another city. Ürümqi is the largest city. Go to Ürümqi. There should be many mosques in Ürümqi. This mosque is on the street. There is also a mosque inside. This is also a mosque. It's also a mosque. There are a few pedestrians ahead. These are students. Maybe there's a school nearby. There's a big mosque here. Look at the words on these signs. Virtually all schools in Xinjiang are bilingual, teaching Mandarin and your language. Your characters can be seen everywhere on the streets of Xinjiang. And your characters are printed on the Chinese currency, the renminbi. It's also a mosque here. It's also a mosque. Let's go to another city. This one. We click on it on the map. Is it in there? It's probably inside. We can see it from here. Change another one. There are a lot of pictures. This is a mosque in Hui style. There are also online reviews. Let's click on the street. See if we can see it. Take a look on the street. It's that place like a tower. It is Hui style. There's a mosque here. On the right. Judging by these passers-by dress, they should be China's ethnic minorities. This looks like it's in a path. Inside. Here's another one. This wall sign says interlanguages, starting from ordinary things. On the right. It should be in here. The architectural style is not obvious. In fact, in Xinjiang, the Uyghur population was more than 3.6 million in 1953. But by 2020, the population grew to 11.6 million. That is what the Western media call genocide. Look at these clean streets, schools, shopping malls, mosques. Full of cars on the street, urban greening. This is what the Chinese government is doing in Xinjiang. Let's search hospitals in Xinjiang and see how many hospitals have been built. And a lot of hospitals. Let's just click and have a look. Alright, we end our map viewing here. This is the real Xinjiang. What do you think now? Why do Western medias never show the real Xinjiang? You can open the map yourself, enter Xinjiang, walk on the streets of Xinjiang. In fact, as a famous tourist destination, Xinjiang also has many beautiful parks and scenic spots, well worth exploring. So that's it for this video. Hope it helps you know more about Xinjiang and China.